Back in 2006, when Bob and I rented a canoe at the Pinery, we were always instructed to stay in the river area that I showed in a previous video. During day hikes, I had noticed that one trail had a lookout that overlooked the river across the bridge from the canoe rental shop, and it always looked so beautiful that I knew someday I would explore it by boat.
It's not working. Not sure why. And
Today, 15 years later, I finally found myself exploring that part of the river, and it couldn't be more different than the more commonly traveled one. It felt much more like wilderness, and I could feel the calm seep into me as I slowly paddled. Bob discovered 2 koi goldfish in the river. Likely someone had dropped them off when they outgrew their fish tank. The day started out somewhat overcast. However, as time passed, the clouds disappeared and the sun came out. Some parts of the river were largely overgrown with lily pads. Occasionally we saw frogs and insects using them to catch some sun.
We're about halfway.
In this section, Bob noticed a bald eagle's nest, making this the second nest we know about in a roughly 10-kilometer distance from each other. I deeply regretted taking my canoe through the culvert. The man-made dam aspect of it was made using metal, and about half the scratches on my boat came from going over it. On the return trip, I did the short portage instead.
yeah, I'm getting better at it.
After the bridge, the river became even more wild and a true joy to paddle.
They're pulling you back, guys.
Yeah, too bad.
Huh? You can get used to it, man.
Yeah, I don't rock as much as you do that way, I don't think. They said that's something to do with your hips. Just like in today's video when you see it. Well, I think they do, but I don't know.
Some companies won't. Tried to get a beach seat years ago. You know, it was beach seat. Get it back off this one.
You got stuck pretty good on there, dude.
Yeah, I could probably get on and lift it over, but it's fucking shallow right here. Pushing through, it's shallow. Go out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Eventually we came out at Port Franks and experienced the more commercial side of the trip. Traffic was light and mostly respectful. Lovely sand dunes or sandy beaches usually to the side.
I had a muskrat swim under my boat earlier.
Yeah.
The river ended and put us out into Lake Huron. I knew from windsurfing out here that the lake doesn't get much flatter than this, so it was nice to go on my largest lake ever in a canoe on a relatively calm day.
Man, this water is shallow right here. I am going to turn around eventually. Like, I'm not going that far. Huh? Deep now. Okay, that's enough for me.
We turned around and returned to the Pinery. Total time on the water was about 4 hours. I hope you enjoyed the journey.
It's noble endeavors coming to you. Get ready for some escapades and adventures too. Enjoy the journey and the fun we're bringing.